Get ready with us to talk about what happened last night at John Summit and how we literally almost got booted from LIV. Let's actually just do a full recap of the whole trip so far. We all meet up at the airport. We're like, everyone's like reunited, cute. We go through TSA, whatever, it's chill. And then we're at our gate and like, we're like, let's take green tea shots before we go on the flight. And then we went to our gate. We're like, okay, we're gonna board in like 10-ish minutes, let's do it. And then we're standing in line. And then we were in different boarding groups, so then I was called to go in first. They closed the door on me and like 4 other people were literally behind me. And this guy comes out and is like, everyone deboarding the plane, there's a dent on the plane. And like, so she came out, we're like, oh my god, what happened? And she was like, there's a dent on the plane, but they said it's not bad. Okay, we're like, okay, cool. So we sat down, and then they were like, yeah, we gotta inspect it. We gotta call Dallas, like people in Dallas inspect it. Yeah. And I was like, well, call them. Like, how long does it take to make a call? No, I know. And then they called them, and then it took like an hour, and they kept on like being kind of like, they kept delaying it. They're like, oh, in 5 minutes, oh, in 5 minutes, oh, yeah, like what they typically would do. Yeah, and we're like, okay, just like let us know if we have to go or not. And then we went to the front desk to see if like there was like another flight we could take, you know? And we almost switched into a later flight, but then they were like, guys, we can board now. And we're like, okay. Like, we would have arrived at the same time though. Honestly, we took off at 5:20, the other flight left at 5:40. Yeah. The difference with a 20 minutes of me. Exactly. We were able to move our reservation from 8 to 8:30, that was fine. We had dinner, and then we got pregame. Dinner was super good. We went to Q in Fontainebleau, that's where we're staying. Obviously, if you can tell by the blue vibes. We got a variety of different foods, it was really fun. I got this super yummy drink, 10 out of 10 recommend. It was like this, what was it, Sakura something blossom. Yeah. It was really cutie. My brother has his ways with his pledge class, because he's a vice president of a frat. So and they're here on a little pledge trip. Anyways, he has them bring some things for pre-gaming, fun times in the hotel room. And then, so we're having good vibes. We're like really hyped. Like me and Arishi, we love John Summit. I'm gonna cue the clip of us last night after we got ready where we're like, if you hear us put us in the booth, just to let you know how good the vibes were. Yeah. It's our clip now. Hey vlog. We're about to see John Summit. We're gonna see our accountant. Tax season. Jonathan, if you hear us. Jonathan, if you hear us, please bring us in the booth. Please bring us in the booth. Jonathan, if you hear us. What'd you say to John Summit if he was right here in this bathtub? If he was there in that bathtub. So when you drop in the album, no, like drop it now. Right now. Drop it right now. In the bathroom. In the bathroom right now. Love it. Okay. Toodles. Basically what happened was nothing like that happened at all. We were literally, what you explained it. Oh my god, it was actually like literally, okay, mind you, also, we were like good vibes. We were like so good vibes, so good. We were like, this is the energy you want to be in when you go to an event. Like yeah, it was so fun. Like we were like, and we also got like, we had like tickets, so we skipped the long ass lines. We're like, oh, we're chilling. Yeah. So we were like so chilling, you know? We were literally like so la la land on the way to the venue. We're like, yeah, and then I think he was at 1, so we got there like 11:30. So like he has like a good amount of hour until he like he came out type of thing. So we go, and then like we're down, and they're like, we're the DJ. We're downstairs, like kind of like the pit area, and we're like kind of dancing and like having a good time. The DJ before him was playing, and he was cool. Really good. I don't even know who it was, but he slays. Yeah, he slays. He actually slays. Mind you, okay, we still knew we had an hour before John Summit came out. And we were on the back, we weren't even trying to be in the front, whatever. So me and Holloway we're like, let's go to the bathroom. And we're telling everybody like, okay, y'all stay here, we'll just go in and out so there's not a lot of people, you know? And keep in mind, I didn't have my phone on me. I didn't have my phone on me, but I was like, it's fine, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Literally don't have anyone's number memorized. It's fine though. Thank God I had a Rushi, that would have been really traumatic. So the ride to the bathroom was literally easy peasy, 2 minutes, which you wouldn't expect. And we were like, wow, everything's working out to our favor. But preface, before we left, this bouncer, like there's bouncers on each section of the club. He was like, you guys can leave, but we're at capacity, so we can't guarantee you guys can come back in, but you guys can like join a line or whatever. Like there's a line of people waiting to get in as people were leaving and whatever. So we're like, that's cool, like we'll get in, especially as we've seen people come in and out very easy peasy.
All night, mind you, without wristband. Yeah, so we go back in, like try to go back, we pee, whatever, we're chill, you know, we're like, okay, we're gonna see John Summit in an hour, how exciting. And then we go, and then
oh my god.
Oh my god, this is like trauma.
It's actually trauma because that's the closest I've ever been to feeling like a manic episode where I'm literally like either gonna cry or really, really angry. Like if no in between what just happened.
And then
like how do we even explain what happened? Basically we go back to the same guy, okay? And he's like, you need to wait. So we're like, cool, we'll wait. I see, and I count 7 to 8 people walk out. So I see 6 people walk in, a small group of people walk in. So I'm trying to walk in with those people because he's letting those people go. So we're walking in with them. I get let in, and then Arushi gets behind.
Yeah.
I turn around and I see Arushi's like talking to the guy, and he's like, no. And I'm like, oh, let me just go back because I'm not gonna leave her in the dust. So I go back. He yanks me like this. He's like,
I know.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. Like, don't worry.
Yeah.
One person in your overcapacity selling whatever thing is not gonna kill the vibes. But anyways, I come back and he's like, get out of my face, get out of here. Like, you guys are banned, get out of here. So we're like,
yeah, and he was like, well, I'll kick you out. I'm like, what the hell did we do?
It's like, what did we do? Literally, you are letting people in. We've been in line to get back in, and we literally are trying to get in the same way other people are getting in. And the fact that you literally aren't letting us in is crazy. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it was actually insane. And then like we're just like kind of shocked because we're just like also we're kind of like we're on good vibes. We're just like
on good vibes, and they ruined it.
And then we're just like okay, and like also like mind you, no one really talks to us like that. So we're just like
yeah, no one's ever talked to like be like this because we didn't do anything wrong. Like it's one thing to be disrespectful, it's one thing to be like super rowdy, drunk, whatever, crazy. We literally didn't do any of that.
Okay, let's try another way. Like let's try like another path.
Cool.
Yeah, so we tried to go another way, and then another bouncer like, you guys can come in, and I was he's like, you guys can come in, come from the other way, the other side of the thing. Just there's a ramp, just go down there. And we're like, cool, we'll do that.
Thank you.
A little helpful, I guess. No. We go to the area he tells us to, and he like stops us. He's like, you guys can't go through. He's like, you gotta go the other way.
Back to the guy who told us to come this way, basically. Literally playing ping pong. Literally we were going back and forth.
Yeah, and then we both were like, he told us to come here, and he's like, this is my first time talking to this man, by the way.
No,
all night.
Same,
by the way. He was like, I already told you 5 times the same thing. You have to go over there. And I was just like, this is my first time talking to you. And he's just like, yeah, I don't care. You gotta go that way. He's like, I don't care. And I was like,
I just don't understand why they're so mean. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand why if that's protocol, but I've never had someone be rude like that.
Yeah.
Like, I get it if you need to set boundaries, but also there's like levels before reaching some of those boundaries, and you can set them in a nicer way before immediately abruptly talking smack on someone who paid money to be in your venue. So you're supposed to be catering to those people instead of treating them like gum on the bottom of the ship, basically. What happened was, how do I even explain that? What happened was Arushi had to message Instagram DM my boyfriend to be like, help, we're stuck outside. So no, because this is where it gets even worse, everybody. This is where it gets worse.
Yeah.
He comes out with my brother, and he's like telling the bouncer, the first guy who was really rude and told us to get out of his face and like we're banned. And he's like, what's the problem? Like, why can't they come in? And he's like, oh, you guys are chill. Like, you two can come back in, but I'm not letting those 2 girls in.
You thought we threw a drink at his face.
Bob, I did something wrong. All we did was literally do the rules that he told us. If you leave, you need to stay in the line, and then you can come back in. We did, and you can talk to us nicely than being rude to us. Basically, there was a lot of back and forth between the bouncer and my boyfriend, and then like finally we got let in. John Summit started while we were literally frantically running around to each what was his opening even? Literally when he was saying, Vegas, how the fuck we feeling? I was literally there like this, like
I know.
Like, do we cry right now or do we dance?
But then like we got down, and then like we were like looking at that movie for like a good 20 minutes, and then like we were like, okay.
I was like, I don't even know how to have a good time right now.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Cause I was just like so I think we both like so shaken from everything, so we're just like, where do we go from this? And then he started playing the bangers. We're like, okay, I felt a little better.
I felt a little bit better too.
Yeah, the crowd was a little like not pushy, but it was like just so packed in that.
It was really packed. I think definitely moving forward, I'm only gonna do VIP or bus.
Yeah,
But it was still a really fun experience. Like, this was a really great set. Honestly, I hope he like filmed it and like posted it, because it was a really, really great set. And like every song was so good. It wasn't like the same old really. So I really liked it.
dude, I really enjoyed it because I saw him in SF on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
But he switched it up. I thought he was gonna play the same thing, but he switched it up a lot, and I liked it a lot. So I was like, this is a cool set. So I had a really good time. I just wish the bouncer didn't exist.
Me and the bouncer are gonna have beef for the rest of my life now. Now it's the next day. Oh wait, no. Like, we literally were up until 5 a.m. and we have Din Tai Fung reservations at 10 a.m. Literally, why did we do this to ourselves?
Yeah, that's the only reservation that was open. So I was like, we could just get it, but I fear
we'll be dead. But it's okay. We persevere and we woke up. I'm on 2 hours of sleep, you guys. I'm on 2 hours of sleep.
No, literally, I think I woke up because the room service, not room service, sorry.
The cleaning people.
Came in, and I was like, wait.
How would we rate our trip? Our 28 hours in. Actually, no, it ended up being full, like 24 hours at this point.
Yeah.
24 hours in Vegas. Honestly, I wish we should have done like a full weekend. I feel like, 'cause I don't even know what happened. Like, we literally showed up. We were still in the Bay Area yesterday.
Yeah,
We
we
were
were. Yeah.
But it was fun. It was very hectic, but I think it made for a very fun trip overall.
Me too. I think I had fun. I feel like the bouncer. This is the bouncer. Everything else is like chill.
No, we're gonna have to talk with the front desk.
Yeah.
But yeah, good vibes. 10 out of 10 trip.